Hello, may I speak with Mr. or Mrs. Jackson, please?
This is Miss Jackson.
This is Miss Roberts, Pierre's teacher. Do you have a minute to discuss his performance in the classroom?
Yes, but I'm kind of in a hurry.
Okay, I'd like to schedule a parent-teacher conference with you and your husband at your earliest convenience. When are you guys available?
I'm free on Wednesday. Can you meet us Wednesday after school?
Yes, that should be fine. See you guys then. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you guys for coming in today, Mr. and Mrs. Jackson. So I've called you all in today because I'd like to talk to you about Pierre's academic performance this year. He's a very strong student in math and always has been, but here lately he seems to be preoccupied and is losing interest in all subject areas. I've gathered some of his graded work right here, which I'll let you guys see. And as you can see, that's documented. He's not doing too well right now. Have you guys seen any of the graded work that's been sent home, or has PJ voiced any concern about what's going on in school, his grades, or his classes?
PJ has so much homework on practice nights.
PJ has been so busy with his dad practicing football that we barely have time to discuss his homework or his classes.
Okay, what nights are practice normally held?
Well, my son has practice on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, but that's just not enough. Me and my son practice every day so he can have an edge over the other kids. I never had anyone to practice with me as a kid. That's why I could never go pro. If I could go back in time, I would take state. How much you want to bet I can throw a football over the mountains? Yeah, if Coach would have put me in fourth quarter, we would have took state. No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind. My son is lucky to have a father who pushes him. A little extra practice never hurt anyone, you know. And my son is going to be perfect someday. He's going to play for the Broncos, you know.
Okay, and I agree practice makes perfect. But from my records, I have that PJ has either totally neglected to turn in his homework, or the work that he does turn in is incomplete, and it's normally following a team practice from what you guys have told me. His grade is suffering because of all of this. Normally in math, you know, PJ's an A-B student, and as you can see on his grades, he's gotten A's and B's on his tests at the beginning of the year. But here lately, he's gotten D's and F's, and he's failing, and he's failing in other subjects as well. Even last week, we did a science inquiry project where we got into groups. PJ decided he didn't want to cooperate with his group or discuss anything with his group. He chose to talk to other of his football team members and discuss their plays for that week.
That's exciting.
So that's when I decided to call you guys. But in order for PJ to become successful, he has to balance his school and homework with his football life.
With all due respect, Miss Roberts, I've already told you once that my son is going to go pro someday. He doesn't need to be spending his time with some nose in a book. That's stuff for geeks anyways. My son needs to be working his biceps, not his brain. He's made tremendous progress on the field this year, and I can't let anything get in his way. He didn't get this big and strong by spending his time doing homework.
And we applaud progress. We love progress here at school. But sports and extracurricular activities are highly important in his life as well as his schoolwork. But PJ needs to be well-rounded, and in order for him to be well-rounded, he's going to have to use the same drive and determination that he does in football into his schoolwork.
Well, he's going to get a scholarship anyways.
Okay. I hope that he does. I hope he gets a scholarship. But I'm going to show you guys something that our school and the high school that PJ will go to
Here we go again.
and the surrounding schools participate in. It's called a no pass, no play policy. And what it is school officials will contact you if PJ is in trouble of becoming academically ineligible, which is why we're discussing today. And we will give him a 2-week grace period to bring his scores up and kind of get back where he needs to be. But after those 2 weeks, if nothing has seemed to happen, he's going to be ineligible to play.
What, no football?
No football, no basketball, no sports period. And it comes to whenever he decides to bring his scores back up. If it takes him 9 weeks to bring his score back up, he'll be eligible to play after the 9 weeks. If it takes him the whole year, he won't be eligible to play until then.
Well, since you put it that way, I guess he should focus more on his schoolwork. I mean, I would hate for him not to be able to play because of his grades. I think we should talk about this more when we get home and talk to PJ too.
Yeah, I agree. Now that I think about it, maybe I never played sports in college because I couldn't keep the grades up. I think we should have this talk with PJ as soon as he gets home from practice.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming in today. I want the best for PJ just as much as you guys do. But if you guys have any more questions, feel free to contact me with whatever you
you.